Welcome to Talking News, guys. Please push subscribe. Also push that like button before you forget. Hit that notification bell if you want notifications whenever I have new uploads. So we are going to this very small town in Honor, Michigan. So Honor, Michigan is located on the beautiful river valley along the top-notch trout stream called the the Platte River, I believe. And last time they had on the census, I think it's a 2010 census, they had just over 300 people. So this is basically a really small town stuck in time. It actually still has those drive-in theaters. According to a website, it says that this town, or very small town, comes alive to host the National Choho Festival, which is honoring the salmon run along with a few other things. So in this town, we have a woman who went missing from her family's cabin in the northern Michigan, which was, I think it was October 17th. And she had actually phoned a friend that day that she allegedly disappeared, describing a dramatic shootout with two men. Now, according to this article, the friend called the police, but had given authorities an incorrect address for, I'm not certain how to pronounce her name yet, guys, but it's spelled Adrienne, Andrienne, or Andrienne Quintal. So anyways, the friend gave authorities the wrong address to the family cabin. By the time police arrived to the right address, some 40 minutes later, mind you, they found bullet holes in the cabin windows, but no one inside. Makes you wonder about that friend, doesn't it? Now, I want to remind you guys, this is a news story. We could have information wrong. It's going to be corrected later. All we can share is what we know right now. So it's been over 3 weeks. And the Benzie County Sheriff's official released new information and given us clues on Quintal's disappearance. So according to authorities, the investigation began on October 17th of 2019 when Andrienne, who is 47, of Warren, went missing from her family's cabin in Honor. And about 2:34 a.m. in the morning, she called a friend. During that call, which police said lasted less than 5 minutes, Andrienne told her friend that she been involved in a shootout with two men. According to this, they're saying that she said she shot one of the men in the face, and the other man was shooting at her. So I know a bunch of you are going, why in the world would she call a friend instead of the police? That just doesn't make sense. Well, according to this article, Andrienne asked her friend to call the police. I sure hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. At 2:42 a.m., Benzie authorities received a 911 call from Andrienne's friend, relaying the information and the address of where Andrienne had given of 2900 Indian Hill Road. State police and Benzie County deputies arrived at that address in less than 10 minutes, but realized it was not the correct address. So, after contacting a relative of Andrienne's, the police reached the right address, which was 4900 Indian Hill Road, by 3:15 a.m. So, officers observed multiple bullet holes in the windows of the cabin, and they also searched the area around the cabin for any injured persons, as well as for evidence of injured persons. So the police said today that officers set up a perimeter around the residence and requested additional police officers to the scene. So authorities forced their way inside the cabin, but found it empty. They did find her cell phone, purse, and a handgun registered to Andrienne. So the missing woman, all her stuff was left inside the cabin. So according to this, police said that they used dogs and a thermal imaging camera to comb the wooded area around the cabin, but found no sign of her. No blood was found at the scene. Police said that the initial investigation shows that bullets were fired from inside the cabin. So authorities got a search warrant for the property. Evidence including the spent shell casings were sent to the state police crime lab for processing. So right now, police are asking that anyone who might have seen or heard from Quintal to contact the Benzie County Central Dispatch. So that's at 231-882-4487. Or you can contact the Michigan State Police Silent Observer, which is 866-774-2345. So according to a few other articles, I'm just going to call her Miss Quintal because I'm afraid I'm not pronouncing her first name correctly. She was vacationing at a family cottage in Honor. And this is about 20 miles southwest of Traverse City. Okay, so WJBK reported that Quintal went up to the north with her boyfriend. Her son told the TV station that the boyfriend returned to their place in Southfield on October 15th, a couple days before Quintal made that phone call. White told WJBK that the boyfriend was up there with his mother and came home to drop off supplies, and that they were working on a condo. So right now they have a $10,000 reward that's being offered for any information of her whereabouts. So guys, if you know anybody in this area, which most likely a lot of us will not because there's not very many people in this town, but if you know anybody in Michigan State, share this video, get her face out there, and maybe, somebody might know something. Of course, right now they are saying that her boyfriend is a person of interest, and he has been a person of interest since the beginning of this, since he was the last one to see her alive. So right now, Benzie County investigators are waiting on results of the forensic testing. Those results should be back in the next few days. So this is what they had to say, quote, "In any investigation, the last person that sees anybody alive, you want to get as much information from them as possible. In the beginning, he was cooperative, but has since not been cooperative and has retained an attorney, which is fine. That's all normal and standard procedure," said Sheriff Ted Schindel. He continued to say, "We're continuing to investigate and take all the puzzle pieces and put them together," end quote. So it seems like they have an idea of what's going on right now. It's just a matter of fitting it all together so that they can present the picture. So right now the family does have a GoFundMe set up, and I will put that in the detail area for you guys if you want to donate and help this family hire an investigator or whatever they need to do. But I wanted to mention to you guys that things are really getting bad, especially you need to be careful, guys. Talk to your families, talk to your kids, your grown kids, everybody, and let them know that these days and times are very dangerous. My husband just come home, and I'm having to look into it, but we're finding out that somebody that worked with him just was murdered. So I'm about to look into those details, but we're thinking he was robbed, probably he was a gun dealer. So he's an older guy, and he's done it for years. So they probably did that to get a hold of his guns, but they found him in a lake is what we're finding out. And a lot of the gun shops down here are being robbed as well. And I've seen very quick glimpses of other places having this same problem, guys. And so it's just, these times are so bad. Just be very careful, guys, out there. I want to say thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. It means that you do care. Share this video if you can. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.